Good morning, children. How are you all? I hope you are all fine. Yes, grade 4 social science. We are going to revise for our terminal exam. Yes, first we will see about India location and its neighbors. Location. India forms part of South Asia and is separated from it by the Himalayas. India, it is a part of South Asia and it is separated from it by the Himalayas. And then the Tropic of Cancer passes through the middle of the country, dividing it into two equal parts. Yes, which latitude it divides our country into two equal parts? Tropic of Cancer. Yes, and then India, it forms part of South Asia. And then India lies in the northern hemisphere. Yes, where does India lies? India, it lies in the northern hemisphere. And then relief features. India is called a peninsula as it is surrounded by water on three sides. Yes, India, it is called a peninsula because India, it is surrounded by water on its three sides. The Arabian Sea, it lies to the west, and then the Bay of Bengal to the east, and then the Indian Ocean to the south of the peninsular land. Yes, Arabian Sea, it lies to the western direction of our country, and then the Bay of Bengal, it is in the eastern side, and Indian Ocean, it is in the southern side of the India. Yes, and then the northern mountains bordering the country in the north are the Himalayas. Yes, our country, it is bordered by Himalayas in the northern side, and it has highest mountain ranges in the world, and some of our rivers also it rises from Himalayas. Yes, Himalayas, it is very useful for our country. And then the great northern plains, the great northern plains lie to the south of the lofty ranges and are very fertile. Is the great northern plain are very fertile land. And then the southern plateau or Deccan plateau, it extends from the northern plains to the southern tip of India. Yes, southern plateau is otherwise called Deccan plateau. It extends from the northern plain to the southern tip of India, and then on either side of the plateau it stretches the eastern and western Ghats, and then the coastal plains and islands. Between the western Ghats and the Arabian Sea, the western coastal plain is located, and then the eastern coastal plain lies between the eastern Ghats and Bay of Bengal. And then the Ghats are hills. The Ghats are hills. Eastern coastal plain is broader than the western coastal plain. Is eastern coastal plain, it is broader than western coastal plain. And then about islands. The islands of Andaman and Nicobar lie in the Bay of Bengal. Where did Andaman and Nicobar lies? Is it lie in the Bay of Bengal. And then Lakshadweep, it lies in the Arabian Sea. They are part of India. And then western desert. The western desert are Thar desert. It lies in the northwest of India. The northwestern most part of Rajasthan is occupied by Thar desert, and it is only one desert in India. And then countries surrounding India. India, it shares its boundaries with number of countries in the north and then northwest and eastern side also. Pakistan and Afghanistan, it lies in the northwest, and Nepal, China and Bhutan, it lies in the north, and Myanmar and Bangladesh, it lies to the east, and in south it lies Sri Lanka. Yes, see, read carefully about these places. Where did it lies? Pakistan and Afghanistan northwest, Nepal, China, Bhutan in north, Myanmar and Bangladesh to the east, and in the south it is Sri Lanka. And then about the northern mountains, the Himalayas. Himalayas are also known as the Youngfold Mountain. Yes, Himalayas are also known as Youngfold Mountains, and it stretches curve starting from Jammu and Kashmir to Arunachal Pradesh. And then the Himalayas form a wall between India and China and are one of the highest mountain ranges in the world. Yes, Himalayas, it form a great wall between India and China, and it is one of the highest mountain range in the world. And Mount Godwin Austen is its highest peak. And the Himalayas have three parallel ranges at different heights. Yes, what are the three parallel ranges? Himadri, Himachal and Shivalik hills. Yes, these are the three parallel ranges of Himalayas. The first range is the Himadri or Great Himalayas. The Himadri, it is northernmost range of the Himalayas. It is the loftiest range and the average height of this range is more than 600 meters. And then the highest peak of this range is the Mount Everest, which is located in Nepal, and this is the highest peak in the world with a height of 8,850 meter approximately. The highest peak located in India is the Mount Kanchenjunga. It is in Sikkim. Yes, Himadri range, it is first range in the Himalayas. Otherwise, the Himadri, it is otherwise called as the Great Himalayas. It is in the northmost range of the Himalayas, and it is the loftiest range also. The average height of this range is more than 6,000 meters. And then this range remains covered with snow throughout the year and has many glaciers. Two of them are the Gangotri and Yamunotri. The perennial rivers, the Ganga and the Yamuna, originate from these glaciers. Yes, the perennial rivers Ganga and Yamuna river, it originates from these glaciers. Himadri is the Himachal range. The second range is the Himachal range or the Middle Himalayas. Yes, because it lies in the middle of that three parallel ranges. This range lies between the Himadri and the Shivalik hills. It runs parallel to the Himadri, but it is comparatively less in height. As it runs parallel, it runs next to Himadri, but the height of Himachal range is lesser than Himadri. The most of our hill station lie in this region. There are beautiful valleys in these ranges. Some of these being the Kashmir Valley and the Kulu Valley, and another one was Gagra Valley. These are the beautiful valleys that located in this range. Some important hill station located in this range are Shimla, Himachal Pradesh, Mussoorie, Uttarakhand, and then Nainital, Uttarakhand, Darjeeling, it is in West Bengal. Yes, while studying the important hill station, you have to read along with that places also. Shimla, it is in Himachal Pradesh, Mussoorie, it is in Uttarakhand, like that. And then there are some important mountain passes like the Nathula and the Shiphilla in this range. And third parallel range, that means the Shivalik hills. This is the third range and also known as the outer Himalayas or lower Himalayas. These are the southernmost and the lowest range of the Himalayas. Yes, which is the southernmost and lowest ranges of the Himalayas? Shivalik hills. And then the slope of mountains are covered with thick forest. Yes, that's all children. Today's your revision was over. Read your first chapter fully and then second chapter up to Shivalik hills. Read line by line, then only you can answer for the questions. Yes, note down your homework. Read and write the following topics: the northern mountains, the southern plateau, countries surrounding India, and then write about the Himalayas. See the first three questions, it is from first chapter. Read your questions, close your book, write your answer without seeing your book, and then submit it to your class teacher. Thank you children. We will meet in the next class.